are. This helps us concentrate on doing the most impactful work, which is to teach you content and always allow you to sit in those very chairs you're sitting on tonight. Please look at your peers around you and say, I am proud of you for this. Look around. Let's take a moment to give a clap for these students that they're so very proud of one another. Wildcats, you also have grit. Grit is a characteristic many people don't have. Success is based on grit. Do not give up in any situation, and ultimately you will end up in some place you love. Another thing that I immediately describe when I'm asked how students are at Fabens High School is how humble you are. I have never been on a campus where students are so humble and value their teachers. As I stood in the hallways during transition or visited classrooms, I could see how you were always eager to learn. Thank you for that, Wildcats. This also reminds me of one of my favorite quotes, and continues to be one of my favorite quotes, by John Gordon when he talks about the 1% rule. He states that you need to care more. He also states in life there are a lot of distractions. Distractions are the enemy of greatness, he says. The 1% rule, he says, is to give a little bit more time, a little bit more energy, more effort, more focus each day. 1% more today than yesterday. 1% more tomorrow than today. If you do this over time, you will create big results. 1% means everything, he states. We can always give a little bit more. That is the goal. That is the focus. Remember that, Wildcats, in everything that you do. Also, one of my favorite actors also is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He has one of my favorite motivators. He is one of my favorite motivators, and he has a quote that he says, be humble, be hungry, and always be the hardest worker in the room. Wildcats, do not lose your humility and respect. Always reach your goals, and when you have reached those goals, create new ones, and work your hardest at everything you do. Also remember this, you can never have a $1 million dream on a minimum wage work ethic. You must work harder than anyone else to achieve your goal. Remember this, Wildcats. Again, work hard to make your dreams come true. Who has taught you this in some point of your high school career? I believe your teachers have. So now, Wildcats, I would like you, class of 2023, to thank your teachers for the dedication and hard work. At this time, will all teachers please stand and be recognized? Thank you, teachers. You may be seated. Another significant thing that I have learned as the proud principal at Fabens High School is how strong and tight-knit the Fabens community continues to be. Fabens is rich in tradition and pride. That tradition and pride help us drive the culture for our campus. Thank you for instilling this to our students, Fabens community. Cuando lleguen a casa esta noche, Wildcats, y comiencen a celebrar su graduación, no olviden decirle gracias a sus padres o tutores. Díganles que gracias por brindarles todo lo que necesitaban para tener éxito en la escuela. Agradécenles por estar ahí para usted. Agradécenles por hacer lo mejor que puedan y simplemente agradécenles por ser tus papás o tutores. Padres, abuelos y tutores, pónganse de pie para ser reconocidos. Parents, please stand at this time to be recognized. Gracias, pueden tomar asiento. Class of 2023, we wish you everything that you so richly deserve in the years ahead. It has been a pleasure to serve you. It has been an honor and a privilege to watch you progress and succeed this year. We love you, Wildcats, and remember to always roar. That is to be responsible, on task, always safe, and respectful. Thank you. Thank you, Wildcats. Have a successful year, and thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce our class of 2023 Vice President Natalie Madrid.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Natalie Madrid, and I am the class of 2023 Vice President. I feel very honored to stand before everyone today and very privileged to introduce tonight's guest speaker. Master Sergeant Mapula was born in El Paso, Texas. He was raised in Fabens, Texas, and enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps on the 25th of June in 2001. During his 20-year tenure, he served in the following capacities upon graduating from USMC basic training. He served as a legal and administration clerk assigned at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot in San Diego, California, from November 2001 to February 2004, and was subsequently promoted to a non-commissioned officer in 2004, a sergeant. In 2006, he received orders to become a Marine Corps drill instructor. From 2006 to 2009, where he successfully trained and graduated a total of 557 Marines during his 3-year tenure. Prior to transferring, he was promoted to a staff non-commissioned officer, a staff sergeant. In May of 2009, he transferred to 3 Marine Aircraft Wing, Marine All-Weather Fighter Attack Squadron 121, Marine Corps Air Station, Miramar, San Diego, California. He deployed 2 times with Marine All-Weather Fighter Attack Squadron 121 to support the Westpac Unit Deployment Program to Okinawa, Japan, and Yecheon, Korea. He served as the Headquarters Staff Non-Commissioned Officer and Squadron Chief during his tenure and Squadron Administration Chief. In 2012, he was assigned to Marine Corps Base, Kaneohe, Hawaii, as a Staff Non-Commissioned Officer for the Travel and Deployment Section. After completing a year on station, in 2013, he was nominated to deploy for 1 year as an individual augmented with Marine Central Command in Kabul, Afghanistan, in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. During his combat deployment, he was appointed as the ISAF Joint Task Force Team Leader, tasked to provide protection for the Director and Deputy Director of Intelligence of Afghanistan. After his return from combat operations in 2014, he was transferred to the Marine Corps Installation Pacific in Camp Smith, Hawaii, to complete his 3-year tour as a security manager for Camp Smith in Honolulu, Hawaii, where he received his promotion to gunnery sergeant. In 2014, he reported the Light Armored Reconnaissance BN, Camp Pendleton, California. He served as the Battalion Administration Chief and the Reserve Forces Platoon Commander for all drilling reservists. In February 2017, he was promoted to his final rank, a Master Sergeant. In the fall of 2018, he received his final reporting orders to Marine Forces Command in Norfolk, Virginia, where he served as the Installation Personnel Administration Center Director for the Headquarters and Service Battalion, a billet generally held by an officer. After another successful tour in March of 2021, he retired honorably after serving 20 years of combined faithful service. Oscar Mapula received a bachelor's degree in sports psychology from the National University in San Diego, California, where he graduated in 2019. He pursued his master's degree from Golden Gate University, where he graduated in April 2023 with high honors, magna cum laude. His coursework focused on leadership with a concentration in project management. Master Sergeant Mapula's decorations include the Joint Service Commendation Medal, Joint Service Achievement Medal, Navy Marine Corps Commendation Medal, Marine Corps Achievement Medal, and the Good Conduct Medal 5th Award. Oscar Mapula is the CEO and co-owner of Always Faithful Dog Training of the Borderland. This canine training company provides various levels of training. The training can include basic obedience, high distraction, behavioral modifications to therapy, high distraction, and service dog certification training for the borderland of El Paso, Las Cruces, and other surrounding areas. Oscar Mapula Jr. is married to Karina Mapula, and they have 2 sons, Damien and Isaac, and 2 dogs as well, Luna and Vino. They currently reside in Las Cruces, New Mexico since 2001. Now I would very happily like to welcome Sergeant Mapula to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Madrid. Graduates, loved ones, and distinguished faculty members, it is an honor. I am truly humbled to be here today with you. I am grateful to Fabens High School for the privilege of being the keynote speaker. Parents, today celebrating your child's accomplishments reflect your commitment as parents over the last 18 years. The sacrifices, values, principles, and hard work ethic you instilled in them will have paid off. You have guided them with love through adversity since they were born and through the facets of their academic journey. You have taught them to be resilient, perseverant, and goal-oriented. And these qualities are crucial to the foundation they need as they embark on the next chapter of their life to succeed. Graduates, congratulations on your achievement. Today marks a significant milestone in your life. You should be incredibly proud of accomplishing this goal. I know you're excited to receive your diploma, so bear with me as I give you 2 points. Graduation is one of those steps in life, the end of an era, and I want to reflect on the journey that has brought me here today. It's been 22 years since I sat in that same chair you sit today. I can tell you my life has not turned out quite how I planned. For example, if someone had told me when I was graduating in the future I'd be graduating with a master's degree with high honors, I would have probably left and said they were crazy. To be honest, I could have been a better student because honestly, I was content with C's and D's and I just wanted to graduate. A year before I graduated, I didn't want to do anything with school. I decided to sign up to fight for my country and join the United States Marine Corps my junior year. You all heard my biography, and hopefully I can inspire some of you to know that even though we come from our tiny town of Fabens, many opportunities out there for those who have ambition to be someone you dream to be. The Marine Corps has taught me countless lessons in life and have shaped the man I am today. It allowed me to travel, earn 2 college degrees, and experience things I never imagined possible beyond the capacity of a Fabens High School graduate. Today, I'm a business owner. I run a successful dog training company. Though life didn't turn out how I expected or envisioned it on graduation day in 2001, I do not regret it. There's a famous quote by Charles R. Swindoll: "Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it." You see, life sometimes deviates from what we plan, but you must accept and experience everything life throws at you, good, bad. Your successes will be defined by how you handle both. I want to talk to you about 2 topics today. First, I want you to remember that your roots contribute to helping us develop a sense of identity, a set of values that guide us through life. Our families, friends, and communities and cultures nurture and shape the environments that nourish our roots. For instance, some of you have already established and developed a plan to pursue higher education, trade school, while others, like me 22 years ago, will decide to fight and defend this country. The roots planted by our parents are shaped and nourished during our developing years into our early adulthood. Our parents, siblings, and extended family influence us from the early age. As we mature, our roots strengthen by developing relationships with our peers or becoming part of our communities. We learn to navigate social dynamics, build empathy, and understand the importance of belonging. You may encounter new cultures, ideas, and challenges that will challenge your values. But no matter where life takes you, our roots will always be part of who we are. They serve as a reminder of our past, a connection to our present, and a guide for our future. The second topic I want to talk to you is I want to talk to you about taking a leap of faith and not being afraid to step out into the world. As you step out into the world, I challenge you to pursue what you fear and follow your dreams, and travel the roads less traveled. The tools, knowledge, and skills necessary to succeed are part of you today. I know each of you will significantly impact the world. The class president addressed this. There's a quote by Steve Jobs. The people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. As a class president said, you will change the world. Today is the start of a new chapter. The road ahead will be challenging. Whether you fear it or not, disappointment will come. The beauty is that you gain clarity through disappointment, conviction, and true originality. Originality to grow, learn, and become a better version of yourself. Remember that success is not measured how many times you fall or fail, but how you react to each situation and how many times you get back up. The world is constantly evolving, and it is up to you to adapt and be the change you want to see in the world. Don't hesitate to step out of the comfort zone and try new things. Embrace change and take risks. Remember when you came from and the people who supported you, the ones who helped you achieve your goals. Always cherish your relationships, value your connections, and stay true to yourself. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living in the results of others' thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice. And most important, dare to follow your heart and intuition. Never allow anyone to place their limitations on you because they are afraid to take the leap of faith. I say that because many people doubted me while I was in the Marine Corps. They doubted my education. They doubted that I would ever get promoted. And Lord, did I prove each one of them wrong. I use that as a fuel to my fire, and I tell you to do the same. I leave you with these parting words. Now that you possess the most critical tools required to forge your path ahead, it is not the diploma itself that counts. It's about what you've learned along the way, what you do with the education you received, and everything you experience on the journey to your graduation day that matters. Your future is in your hands and no one else's. Instead of following where the path may lead you, choose where your path should go. Leave a trail, seize every opportunity. Congratulations and best of luck in the future endeavors. Fabens High School Class of 2023. Thank you.
Good evening. It is with great pride that I announce graduating today, there are students who went the extra mile to secure scholarships, awards, and grants to help offset college expenses in the total of $1,590,177. Today, we want to acknowledge you for your efforts and commend you for your journey you have taken to earn this distinction. At this time, if you have received a scholarship or financial award for post-secondary opportunities, please stand so we may recognize you. Congratulations to all our scholarship recipients.
Muy buenas tardes, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. The Fabens Independent School District Board Policy, EIC Local, recognizes honor graduates using the following criteria. For the purpose of determining honors to be conferred during graduation activities, the district shall calculate class rank in accordance with this policy and administrative regulations at the end of the spring semester of the senior year. For the purpose of applications to institutions of higher education, the district shall calculate class rank as required by state law. The district's eligibility criteria for local graduation honors shall apply only for local recognition and shall not restrict class rank for the purpose of automatic admission under state law. To be eligible for recognition as valedictorian or salutatorian, a student must have, number one, have been continuously enrolled in the district high school for the 2 school years immediately preceding graduation. Number two, have completed the recommended program, the Advanced Distinguished Achievement Program, or the Foundation Program with a distinguished level of achievement. And number three, and take at least 4 academic courses in each semester of the 2 school years immediately preceding graduation. Those students with the gold gowns have pushed themselves all 4 years here at Fabens High School to strive for a GPA of a 90 or better. Those students in white gowns are our top 10 students. Would all students in gold or white gowns please stand to be acknowledged? I'd also like to take a moment. Ms. Maritza Contreras should also be included in the program under honor graduation. Ms. Maritza Contreras, please stand as well. We are so proud of you, Maritza. Mr. Rincon?
Thank you very much, Dr. Aguayo and Ms. Acosta, our Fabens High School assistant principals. Before we continue with the ceremony, I would like to take some time to recognize the departments in the district that made this commencement possible. So I'd like to recognize our maintenance department for setting up everything from the stage to the chairs. Our technology department for working with the sound crew to make this event possible. And our security department who keeps us safe while we're doing this commencement while we're here. So thank you very much for all those departments for helping us make this event successful. At this time, it is an honor and pleasure to present our Fabens High School class of 2023 salutatorian, Ms. Stephanie Mesa.
Past, present, and future Wildcats. Hoy puede que no pude conseguir que todos mis seres amados llegaran a estar aquí para vivir este momento a mi lado, mas hoy me encuentro rodeada con el suficiente amor para estar aquí, para poder haber llegado a este momento y para poder continuar a dar un paso cada día. I'm sure there are some of us today missing a loved one whom they wish could be besides you. But if you look around, just enough to meet their eyes across the stage, you will see how cherished and cared for you are by those here with you. Things happened, while some other things didn't. There were ups and there were downs along this perilous journey. But what matters today, June 2nd of the year 2023, our year, is that we mark the start of something entirely new. Today, we are gathered here to announce the end of our epilogue. For approximately 14 years, we walked across the halls of the Fabens ISD campus, with some Wildcats joining us later along this journey. At one point, we ended up having to walk across these halls of our own homes, staying huddled up in that virtual cave. But then we came back, and here we are. We're done. We're done, guys. Done with the beginning and off to write our first chapters. I realized many things changed as I walked across the halls of my old schools, halls that seemingly shrank from the last time I passed them. I found that most of my teachers are no longer working within the district, as they too moved on to another chapter in their lives. I realized we are no longer the kids who roam around the school, nor will we ever be those kids again. It hit me then, what I will redundantly tell you now, this is it. But then, the nostalgia would clear as I saw teachers that continue to accompany us today, such as Ms. Jones, Dr. Pearson, Ms. Hernandez, and most surprisingly of all, Captain Hertel. It is with a simple shift that I looked ahead of me to what I have and not to what was. And I find that a necessity, considering our first chapters are on the making. Do not chain yourselves to everything that was or could have been. Simply focus your efforts on moving forward to what will be and to what is. As I think of our community, I can't help but recall the words of Walt Disney, quote, "Around here, however, we don't look backwards for very long. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors and doing new things, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths," unquote. You may be confused as to what comes next, or you may already know what you will do. The chapter we are about to create will be dedicated to this experience. It is time we find out who we are beyond the halls of our district. You may reminisce about the school days, or you may already want this to get over with and just forget all about it. The choice is ultimately yours. But whatever you decide to do, know that you will always have somewhere to go back to. However, don't let that prevent you from finding a new place to call home, as some of us might experience. Feel free to explore the world and its options. As distinct or foreign as some might be, do not fear the doors ahead of you. Choose wisely and choose your path to happiness. Thank you for being part of my beginning and for letting me be part of yours. Cheers to all that will be. I trust you will all do well.
Thank you, Stephanie. We look forward to the bright future that is ahead of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a tremendous honor and pleasure to present our Fabens High School class of 2023 valedictorian, Ms. Ariana Bañez.
Good evening, graduates, esteemed community members, parents, friends, and family. Y un agradecimiento muy especial a mi familia por estar apoyándome desde Perú y Argentina, quienes sin importar la distancia siempre encuentran la manera de mostrarme el amor. In this moment, I feel immense gratitude to those who have supported me on my exhilarating journey, which concludes tonight and leaves an entrance for a new one in New York for me. My heartfelt thanks goes out to my parents, whose guidance shaped the foundation of who I am today. I'm also deeply appreciative of all the educators sitting here today, and some who are watching from the stands and those who are not, who have nurtured and encouraged my intellectual curiosity, allowing me to flourish and grow. To all the remarkable individuals whose paths have intersected with mine, redirecting and enriching my life's trajectory, I offer my sincerest thanks. And finally, I really would like to express my gratitude to God for providing me with strength, inspiration, and endless blessings. Gazing upon this field full of vast faces, I'm filled with an awe at the realization that each and every one of us has embarked on a unique and extraordinary journey. It's remarkable to think that despite all these shared experiences we've had together as members of this graduating class, we still have so much to discover about one another. Each one of us carries within us a tapestry of experiences and moments that remain hidden like precious treasures, waiting to be unveiled. You are warriors, trendsetters, achievers, the future. Yet we're unaware of what events and experiences have forged us into the people we are today. What I do know, however, is that we hold the power to effectuate change. We can change the world from this day forth. We have the ability to change our perspective from judgment to open-mindedness and spark a movement that will transform the world. If not starting today, then when? Throughout this really busy year of applying to scholarships and colleges, I was often confronted with a deceptively simple question: who are you? Though the answer could have taken so many forms, the constraints of word limits proved daunting. In these moments, I recalled the timeless words of Oscar Wilde, who said, "To define is to limit." Nevertheless, I felt compelled to convey my essence in a way that would leave a lasting impression, and so I turned to my love for poetry. Amidst the soil and the sun's warm rays, a garden sprouted in the early days. With seeds so small, yet full of might, it grew and flourished in pure delight. Each day brought new leaves, fresh and green, a sight so lovely it had to be seen. The petals bloomed and the fragrance spread. As new life thrived, the old life shed. The garden's roots dug deep with ease and reached far down to the earth's heart crease. With every day it grew and grew until it found its space was too few. It stretched its arms and reached the sky with branches tall and leaves that fly. The once small garden, now a vast expanse, a home for creatures in every stance. The birds that came to rest and play, the bees that buzzed all through the day. The animals that roamed in search of food, all found a haven where they could brood. And when the storms came with their rage and might, the garden stood tall with all of its fight. For every drop of rain that came its way only made it stronger day by day. The rain that flew with its nourishing flow gave life anew to all that could grow. The garden that once stood relied on the sun, found new strength in the storms it had won. The garden had grown beyond its bounds, a forest now with wild sounds. The ecosystems that it had created was a sight that could not be debated. For life had thrived in the newfound home, and the garden that once stood alone had now become a world of its own, where life could flourish and be shown. So let us learn that from this garden so grand, 'tis I who grew beyond our land, and created a world where life can stand and thrive in harmony, hand in hand. As I depart from this town that shaped my childhood and move on into the world, I'm resolved to bring closure to this chapter of my life and look forward to a brighter future. The truth is, high school was not brimming with these joyous experiences that are often depicted in movies and thought about with much nostalgia. However, here I stand, joyous and proud, saying, "Si se puede." For those who relate to any of my struggles, I want to assure you that it will get better, and you will find your place that feels like home. In time, you too will be surrounded by individuals who embody the best of humanity, exemplifying virtuous character traits. As we transition into adulthood, my biggest dream is that we all find peace and fulfillment, guided by the principles of kindness, gratitude, and respect for those all around us. Today, we bid farewell to the hallowed halls that have nurtured us, but let us remember that our connection transcends time and distance. For once a wildcat, always a wildcat. This shared identity binds us in an unbreakable bond, reminding us that no matter where our paths may lead, near or far, we carry the spirit of unity and belonging with us. Thank you, class of 2023, for being the catalyst of change, for teaching me invaluable lessons, and for sharing this extraordinary chapter of our lives. May the winds of destiny guide you towards greatness, and may your dreams know no bounds. With tears of gratitude and hope in my eyes, I eagerly await the bright future we are destined to create together.
Thank you, Ariana. We know you have a huge head start on your college career, and we look forward to the great things that are ahead of you. I think it's time. And now, the moment we all been waiting for. Will Board President Gonzalez join me at the podium?
By the authority invested in me by the Texas Education Agency and as the Fabens ISD Board of Trustee, I hereby certify that the class of 2023 has met all the requirements of the state of Texas and Fabens ISD local policies. At this time, I present to you the class of 2023. Congratulations.
Thank you, Board President Gonzalez. We will now present our graduates their diplomas.
Are we ready, guys? Class of 2023, let's do this. Ariana Bañez. Stephanie Mesa. Jimena Ortiz. Melanie Muñoz. Brianna Camacho. Natalie Samantha Madrid. Oscar Eduardo Ávila. Ceilín Ceballos. Aaron Andrés Orozco. Alía Ley Sánchez. Yair Aguirre. Oliver Peña. Abraham Avila. Mair Ayala. Lilia Valderrama. Alejandro Barbosa. Carlos Barraza. Iyari Barraza. Aspen Burden. Leslie Bernal. Felicia Camacho. Diana Caro. Adriana Castro. Andrea Lee Castro. Melanie Ceballos. Azenet Cedillo Martínez. Luisa Cereceres. Elizabeth Cervantes. Octavio Chaires. Alexis Damián Chaparro. Ismael Chuca. Carla Cid. Nancy Colación. Carlos Contreras. Maritza Contreras. Ruth Correa. Delilah Casio. Saraí Cruz. Angélica Cuenca. Omar de Diego. Ivana Delgado Villarreal. Michael Detman. Matthew Isaiah Dorr. Michelle Elias. Renee Esquivel. Adilene Favela. Jacqueline Favela. Jaime Fierro. Malixa Figueroa. Jeremy Flores. Jonathan Flores. Marisabel Flores. Jacqueline Garcia Sánchez. Ian Orlando Gómez. José Adrián Gómez. Nathan Isaiah Gómez. Rafael Gómez Jr. Paola González. Ivan Gutiérrez. César Hernández. Chantal Marlene Hernández. Itzel Hernández. Jacqueline Hernández. Alina Hernández. Bethany Hernández Sandate. Abraham Hernández. Paloma Herrera. Julián Iglesias. Isaac Jiménez. Theodore Laferriere. Heriberto Lara. Trey López. Juan Luis. Miguel Luna. Arleth Macías. Carlos Madrid. Jared Aquiles Maldonado. Otis Márquez. Emily Martínez. Jacob Martínez. Jonathan Martínez. Lilian Nicole Martínez. Josué Medina. Luis Ángel Mena. Arturo Turi Méndez. Miguel Mendoza. Leslie Mendoza Estrada. Ángela Mercado. Leslie Montañez. Luis Manuel Montoya. David Muñoz Jr. Brianna Navar. Juan Ángel Ochoa. Stacy Rose Ortega. Jaylene Padilla. Brianna Peña. Brandon Pérez. Elijah Prieto. Mia Alexia Quijas. Joshua Quintana. Erin Ramírez. Adrián Ramírez. Derek Ramírez. Leslie Reyes. Ever Reyes. Elian Ríos. Enrique Ríos. Sujei Ríos. Anthony Rivera. Ever Rivera. Francisco Rivera. José Rodríguez. Alejandra Alisa Román. Jeremiah Rosales. Jesús Rosales. Delilah Marie Ruiz. Jamal Science. John Science. Alexandria Sanchez. Alejandro Santillana. Angel Santillana Navarro. Joseph Shaw. Diana Janet Cifuentes. Jasmine Cifuentes. Joel Sigala. Sabrina Silva. Abraham Sosa. Brian Stallings. Jaylene Tarango. Jasmine Torres. Isaac Urrutia. Rodolfo Trejo. Leisha Valdez. Carlos Valdez. Adriani Valenzuela Galván. Pedro Vela. Kevin Velázquez. Jael Villa. Jael, sorry. Angel Villalobos. Clarisa Villalobos. Matthew Yapor. David Rubalcaba.
I have 140 more. As we're finishing up the year, putting the finishing touches on graduation, Ms. Avalos and I were thinking, this class didn't do a prank, a senior prank. I'm like, all right. And as they were coming up, each and every one of these graduates was giving me a marble. And so I have 141 marbles in my pocket right now. And at the end, Mr. Rubalcaba gave me a jar saying, thank you for never losing your marbles with us, class of 2023. Thank you guys. You guys are fantastic. Graduates, with your left hand, please move your tassel from the right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I present to you the class of 2023. Remember, You persevered during this time. You deserve the best life possible. Go out and find it. You are responsible for that. All right, Wildcats, let's make some noise!
Fabens staff and teachers, please start forming a line for our graduates to exit the field. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending tonight's ceremony. Please wait to meet your graduates until all of them reach the end of the field.
Told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that blast first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past, while I'm missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars, I've been around. I felt some pain and seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change.